Alrighty. Is it going? Oh, wait. I gotta actually go to. Alright, it looks like it's working. Let's see. Testing my audio. Make sure it's coming through. Yep. Alright. Now that I've verified everything is going. How's it going, everybody? Keith Up's here. Oh. You got 30 minutes till you're joining sick for 7:30? Okay. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out setting all of this up on the system. Cheap stuff, but it's learning. But I'm learning. That actually might be true too. I always forget your what is it, left side, right? But so I guess I'll kind of talk about what these labs are going to be doing. So basically, this is kind of incorporating that idea of when I was going to originally be doing it living off the bike, the channel. I was going to basically, as I was going to busk out on the streets when I'm making my money on the road, but I was going to live stream it too. And so basically, just kind of, I'm doing it now. Unfortunately, the people probably still be there because cheap audio interface. Unfortunately. But more fun facts about the music and everything is that I am not going to really be taking requests unless it's something that you've heard me play. Yeah, and actually, I think it just stopped. Hey, at least it did on my end. No, the beep is actually from the audio interface being so cheap. Oh, it's not just you. It's honestly this audio interface and this microphone is very very budget oriented, so I have to kind of sit on top of it to be able to actually utilize it. Yes, I said no more beep. The audio interface will kind of do that here and there. I don't know why. Probably again because it's a cheap one. A little $50 thing you can pick up at Walmart. But I'm able to plug the guitar into it, have this microphone plugged in, and able to bring y'all music. But yeah, as I was saying though, a lot of the covers I'm going to be playing probably aren't too well known to everybody, But um, definitely hope. Oh, sorry, switching everything so I can see what's going on. But definitely hoping that um, it helps one the artists I do kind of cover, help them get their music more well known, as well as during certain live streams, an in-house production manager. I thought about it. Um, no, okay, yeah, no, I see you keep. So actually, my lady is actually utilizing Luke Price Productions to kind of tune in and watch and all that. So it is me, but it's the lady right now. Yeah, she uses me for my YouTube Premium. Isn't that wonderful? Just to hear your wife say she uses you for your premium. um, I mean, yeah, true, she is, but to a certain degree. Um, but I will say a lot of the songs that I'm going to be doing covers of are a lot of like folk punk artists. So truthfully, a lot of stuff that got me more playing when I was hitchhiking and train hopping. And so, um, and honestly, truthfully too, it's like with some of these songs, you can definitely see where it was like that was one of the songs I first learned on the road and really kind of started learning guitar and actually dedicating the time to learn. It was funny that I did get a copyright. Oh, I can imagine. But another thing with these live streams as well is that as I get more originals written, I'm going to be doing little sets in here for the originals to debut them. Um, I do have an original written, not fully set up yet, but it's starting. But let me just choose a song right here and let me well also make sure the mic is good. But let me choose a song and we'll start playing. Hmm. Alrighty. You know what? Let's see if I can't. Because some of these songs I'm trying to have to remember myself. Oh, don't worry. If I'm passing it that way to you, man. I got you. uh, all right, I guess the song I'm going to start off tonight with is see if I can't remember Do Wrong Right by The Devil Makes Three. Let's see, get it kind of zoomed out so I can see a little bit more. Oh, all right. Just to give you people some quiet in the head, ain't no way to get it done. You're gonna raise a ruckus. One word sorry. If you're gonna raise a ruckus, one word of advice. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong. Sorry, hold on. Wow, I am going to start over at the chorus. If you're going to make a ruckus, one word of advice. If you're going to do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. If you're going to do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. If you're going to do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. You want to make a little mess, you want to make a little smile. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. Riding around the land to all the little towns where my blood gets boiling when that racket bubbles out. Fire up the motor, we gotta love a sin. We'll spread the bread all over town and do it all again. Well, most things that I know I didn't learn in class. The road don't go forever, so ride a while and laugh. If you're gonna rise the ruckus, one word of advice. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. You wanna make a little mess, you wanna make a little crime. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. You wanna make. I'm messing up. I'm trying to. Yeah. I should have also said that I didn't start really. Yeah, it's all just kind of a weird playing game with everything, trying to make sure it's all working right. Because sometimes there'll be the little buzz sound coming. Sometimes the guitar will just kind of blend into itself. It's been a fun little journey. I haven't played The Devil Makes Three in forever, so I'm sorry I butchered that. But let's see. So do something I was doing earlier. So definitely when I was learning to play guitar on the road, I ended up learning a lot more punk songs. I can get the cradle capo over the nut. I'm not the only nut in this room. Actually, it was with this song, I actually used to double it because it's relatively the same chord progression as Green Day's Good Riddance, Time of Your Life. So I used to start it off with Green Day because they do a repeat of the G twice, while Social Distortion's song that I'm going to play actually repeats the D twice. So let me actually find a pick for this one. All right. La 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 story of my life. Well, high school seemed like such a blur. Well, I didn't have much interest in sports or school elections. Then in class, I dreamed all day about a rock and roll weekend. Da 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 da. The girl in the front of the room, so close yet so far, you know, she never seemed to notice that this silly schoolboy crush wasn't just pretend. Da 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 da. Time goes by so fast. You only wanna do what you think is right. Close your eyes and it's past. The story of my life. Story of my life. La da 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 da. Story of my life. La da 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 da. Story of my life. I went down my old neighborhood. The faces have all changed, no, there's no one left to talk to. In that pool hall I loved as a kid is now a 7-Eleven. La da 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 da. I went downtown to look for a job. Well, I had no experience, no training to speak of, and I looked at the holes in my jeans, turned and headed back. La da 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 da. The time goes by so fast. You only wanna do what you think is right. Close your eyes and it's past. The story of my life. Story of my life. La da 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 da. Story of my life. La da 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 da. Story of my life. Good time come and good times go. Well, I only wish the good times would last a little longer. Not think about the good times we had, why they had to end. La da 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 da. So I sit at the edge of my bed. Well, I strum my guitar and I play an outlaw love song. And I think about what you're doing now when you're coming back. La da 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 da. Well, time goes by so fast. You only wanna do what you think is right. Close your eyes and it's past. The story of my life. Story of my life. La da 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 da. Story of my life. La da 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 da. Story of my life. Yeah, so that was Social Distortion, Story of My Life. Uh-oh. Time for chicken wings and cheese dip. Oh yeah, I haven't edited that. So just a heads up, I have it to where there is no cursing at all in the live chat. I haven't actually updated the live chat bots. I don't know what's. Apparently, the lady is spamming messages, and I haven't. I set up one of those like AI chatbot monitors from Streamlabs. I just didn't realize how. Not at this second. I haven't figured out how to set it up properly just yet. I mean, this is my second live stream with the computer. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'll actually fix that after this stream. I totally forgot about it. Honestly, is what it was. I know. Yeah, that was it. Was I noticed that too? Is that it actually just like came in like out of nowhere, and then just started mediating. Actually, all of the ladies' posts. I was going to be using Streamlabs, but yeah, no, they were actually having troubles with my audio interface to where I could, because so the way my audio interface works is that line channel one, the microphone, actually fills uh left side mono, while guitar, which is plugged into channel two, fills in right side. So I have to make sure that all my audio is set to mono. Otherwise, you just hear me talking in your left ear and the guitar in the right ear. So I'm actually doing through this through OBS Studios right now. Yeah, no, when I was saying on StreamYard too, I didn't see the function to let me do the. Yeah, in StreamYard, StreamYard, I didn't see the option to make it to where I could um, make it to where my channels would be mono, so they would join together and actually fill the hole, and actually then sound more stereo on the output. Well, if anything, you're just helping train their AI. But no, I totally forgot when I was doing the whole stream, because they make you kind of set up a whole bunch of different accessory add-on things, and yeah, no, didn't really. It got more confusing than it did, or should, because like with OBS, I just had to make sure everything was kind of centered to main line, throw the camera in there, and then put the little pictures for the Venmo, Cash App, PayPal thing. But let's see. This is one I've been kind of trying to remember how to play. Too zoomed in. Okay. So, let me get to the top so I can remember. Okay, so this is from another artist called Pat the Bunny. This is called Never Coming Home. I'm hoping I can make it too. I wonder how many. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Already skipping ahead, so let me try that over. The trains roll past my porch, down here where nothing can live. And I've been smoking too much, 'cause I am no exception. You knew that already, nothing. If you want salvation, and you ought to go see a priest, because forgiveness from those that we hurt in this world never was guaranteed. I'm coming home as late again as I've ever been. The lights are on, you're standing up screaming for a ghost again. The room could be as dark or as empty as ours is, 'cause I'm at home and I'm not here and I never am. Whoa. Whoa. I wonder how many friends roll past my house in the night. Well, in boxcars they sleep with hearts stashed in their backpacks. They'll make California alright. a promise from me. It's just a lie I ain't told yet. So I'm ready to die, but I'm not willing to watch you watch me die here in our bed. I've been nodding out and coming home, been nodding off since I don't know when. The lights are on, you're standing up, screaming for a ghost again. Darling, I'm home, hell, I ain't left this house of ours in days. But I'm not here, I never am, so I just can't stay. Whoa. Good question. How long can a message be? But darling, I'm never coming back from where I'm going. But darling, I'm never coming home. But darling, I'm never coming back from where I'm going, Lord. But darling, I'm never coming home. Never coming home again. After tonight, we're not gonna have to worry about that. As soon as I kill this stream tonight, I am getting rid of that bot. Thank you, Keyfob. And I can't lie, I am having the Motobomb's in here. I'm having the first time jitters because back when I did play music in front of people, it was always on a street corner somewhere, not on the internet. So, the moto soup. Well, I appreciate you stopping in, Moto. Okay. Actually, you know what? Play the song I tried to start off with yesterday. So this one is by Mischief Brew. And this song is called Roam Me Through the Gates of Hell. Well, I am a leader, but you will not follow me. I ain't no preacher, for I'm full of blasphemy. See you in hell, boys. See you in hell, boys. Like an angel who'd been dancing with some devils. I'm a bad girl with a hope for better days. My laughter is spiced with mischief. I won't toss the salt, kiss it up, or pray. If you offer pink or blue, I'll take the blackest. If you offer only 2, I'll offer 3. If you point me in a direction, I'll run backwards. And at the border of utopia, I'll toast anarchy. 'Cause fire and rock, I'm coming home to you. I'm pulling the bones out of my dinner stew. Open up the gates of hell and roll me through. Fire and rock, I'm coming home to you. I am a leader, but you will not follow me. I ain't no preacher, for I'm full of blasphemy. See you in hell, boys. See you in hell, boys. Well, you're saying Satan's army's rising up soon. Well, if it is, I'm Secretary of No State. I got riches, rocks, and bottles in my tool pouch. My desire is society's jail bait. 'Cause there's tons of guys I'm open about your work week. Dimes by the dozen. 'Cause there's nothing like a lady with a buzzsaw. I just might build your house, but I just might tear it down. 'cause fire and rock, I'm coming home to you. Well, I'm pulling the bones out of my dinner stew. Open up the gates of hell and roll me through. Fire and rock, I'm coming home to you. I am a leader, but you will not follow me. I ain't no preacher, for I'm full of blasphemy. See you in hell, boys. See you in hell, boys. Well, yes, barkeeper,
We'll surely have another. To the witches, to the goblins, and the trolls.
well, I'll be coming to recruit your rebel children. There ain't no use in locking doors. There's one of me in every home. With mud on my boots and blood on my jeans, with a pretty dress out there by the sea, open up the gates of hell. Oh, please, I'll be back in your daughter's dreams. I am a leader, but you will not follow me. I ain't no preacher, for I'm full of blasphemy. See you in hell, boys. See you in hell, boys. See you in hell. That's always a fun one to play. Let's see. What else can I remember pretty easily? It is frustrating that I have to sit have my mouth on top of the microphone to pick me up. Because I even have my input for the mic turned up to almost 9. And I mean, I do know that, when I do the kind of rougher, harder singing like I just did for that one, I do kind of need to back up a little bit. But not too often. Let's see, though. Haven't done any of their songs long enough to play, so I think we should go. Even though I got the copyright, it wasn't copyright strike, but I got a copyright on Townes Van Zandt. I'm still playing some Townes Van Zandt. He was the one who got me into finger picking guitar, and yeah. Do one of my all-time favorites that even when I kind of stopped playing guitar as frequently, I still played this song pretty religiously. This is Townes Van Zandt. Nothing. Gotta turn it up since I'm finger picking. Hey, mama, when you leave, don't leave a thing behind. Don't want nothing, can't use nothing. Take her into the hall, and if you see my friends, tell them I'm fine.
not using nothing. Almost burned out my eyes and threw my ears down to the ground. Didn't see nothing, didn't hear nothing. Stood there like a block of stone, knowing all I had to know, nothing more. Man, that's nothing. Brother, our troubles are locked in each other's arms, and you better pray they never find you, 'cause your back ain't strong enough for burdens double fold to crush you down into nothing. Being born is going blind and bowing down 1,000 times to echo strum on pure temptation, sorrow and solitude. Well, these are the precious things, but they're only words that are worth remembering.
Yeah, kind of messed up that there at the end. Yeah, no, I'll be honest. For a while there, I was on a really heavy like Towns Van Zandt kick, just because like a lot of his stuff is just it's real, if you know what I mean. Like, and because of some lifestyle choices, some of them kind of really hit home for me. But hey, look, we're getting close up to that halfway point. Which tonight's halfway point might also be the kind of the calling point for tonight. Just because, like, I'm not really prepared for these, so to say. To the points of I'm still technically relearning some of these songs in a way. And more boils down to I just hadn't played some of them in so long that I do not remember the lyrics at all. And some of them it's like I might remember the chords, but I don't remember the official progression kind of thing. And so let's see. Kind of want to do another Towns Van Zandt song. Oh, no, you're good, Key Fob. I figured. I'd do a couple more songs tonight, and since, off of Sick Bash. Okay. Yeah, I figured I'd do a couple more songs tonight, and since this is like the kind of second live I'm doing this, I'm not really going to do the 2 hour mark like the eventual plan is. Because like I was saying with the eventual plan, it's, first hour is going to be kind of doing some covers, and then second hour kind of thing is either going to be more covers or we're going to be the official debut of any new original song. But since I don't officially have the newest song ready to be kind of debuted, I'm going to be holding off on that part for a minute. Probably thinking maybe the 6th live I do, we'll start doing that. So I mean, that'll be 4 more shows away from now. And with that, it will be, because I did actually pull it up at this point, and I do have 4 whole originals. We're 2 songs away from having an EP, guys. So that is exciting. Well, after I record the new one, which I'll give y'all a little spoiler. The name for the new song is called Miles Between. Is definitely another kind of one of those like how I've been doing, like, story pieces, but this one's letting you kind of figure out the story. Like, what am I exactly saying? I know what I'm saying, but I kind of wanted y'all to have a little fun with it this time, and just make it more of just the story, and y'all figure out like the kind of how's it going. Yeah, we're gonna do another Towns Van Zandt song, and then probably kind of do a little sign off here in a second. Then, yeah, that sounds like a plan. I do hate how finger picking makes me have to turn up the guitar, because it's like if I go from finger picking to strumming, I've got to make sure to turn the guitar way down, or else you won't be able to hear my voice. I have to remember the first line. Ah, yes, I remember now.
There's a stronger wind than the one. There's no stronger wind than the one that blows down a Lonesome Railroad line. There's no prettier sight than looking back at a town you left behind. But there's nothing that's as real as the love that's in my mind. Close your eyes, I'll be here in the morning. Close your eyes, I'll be here for a while. There's lots of things along the road I surely like to see. Like to look into the wind and tell myself I'm free. But your softest whisper's louder than the highway calls to me. Close your eyes, I'll be here in the morning. Close your eyes, I'll be here for a while. Now lay your head back easy, love, and dry those crying eyes. I'll be laying here beside you when the sun comes on a rise. And I'll stay as long as the cuckoo wails and the lonesome blue jay cries. Close your eyes, I'll be here in the morning. Close your eyes, I'll be here for a while. Close your eyes, I'll be here in the morning. Close your eyes, I'll be here for a while.
All right. Yeah, that was Towns Van Zandt. I'll be here in the morning. I will say, as I basically got out of that like little bit of punk era, I definitely transitioned more into folk, bluegrass kind of stuff. Never really got into like um, cross pick and like stuff like Billy Strings, Tony Rice, and all that. But I got some interesting because I did kind of come up with my own little bit of a strum style, which kind of a mixture of like a little bit of claw hammer and Carter scratch a little bit. Because as I go down my index finger, I get a little bit of a slap. So it was one of those, like, I kind of developed my own little style of playing as I was learning like the country folk music. Let's see. Still got about 9 minutes before I officially cut it off, so we'll do one more song before I cut it off. Should I see how bad I can actually remember this one? I don't even say remember how good I remember this one. How bad I remember this one. Because I literally learned this as like impulse learned back in the day, and then played it a couple times, and then kind of forgot. Let's see.
Cowboys ain't easy to love, and they're harder to hold.
Nope, hold up. Oh, it was G. Okay.
They'd rather give you a song than diamonds and gold. Lone Star belt buckles and gold fade Levi's, and each night begins a new day. If you don't understand him and he don't die young, he'll probably just ride away. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars or drive them old trucks. They can be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone love. Cowboys like smoky old pool rooms and clear mountain air. Little warm puppies and children, girls of the night. Them that don't get 'em don't like 'em, yeah. Them that don't know 'em won't like 'em, when them they do.
Nope. Hold on. Maybe I should pull the lyrics up.
Them that don't know 'em won't like 'em, and them that do, sometimes they won't take it. He ain't wrong, he's just different, but his pride will let him do things to make you think that he's right. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars or drive them old trucks. They can be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They'll never stay home and they're Even with someone else.
Oh, I forgot that song actually kind of fades out. Again, one of those I haven't played in a minute, and I haven't actually haven't really tried either. Did pretty well in my opinion, but hopefully didn't butcher it too bad. Don't come after me, YouTube. I'm sorry. All right. Well, guess it'll be a good time to meet. We're to end the music show. Alrighty. So yeah, we're gonna end up calling it here tonight. And again, it's mostly like these first 4 or so. So like the next 2 we're gonna be the same way, where I'm probably gonna cut it a little bit early, and not do it a full 2 hours like I'm going to eventually. But you know, I'm not trying to rush into this and burn myself out. I'm trying to come out here, play some music, have fun, and yeah, that's that. Just come out here, play some music, and have some fun. But no, for anybody who's actually stuck around and hung out, appreciate that for today. As you notice, the up in the corners, there, right there, and just down there. You see right there. I got the donation links, so you can send in donations, or of course, the super chats always work. Don't expect to get anything tonight because, well, I'm ending the live now. But, yes, we will be doing this every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do it on a weekend day just yet or not. That is to be decided in the future, and I will keep y'all posted on that. Let's see. What else? I mean, as I told y'all, I've got some originals in the work, and thinking in 4 more live shows, I will officially debut that new original and let you guys hear it for the first time. And then, of course, we're going to be doing some other types of lives too. Once I get the first album done, or every time I get an album done, we'll do like a little album launch party live stream where I come in, play some covers, play some of the originals, hang out, maybe do some, do some giveaways. I don't know. Don't expect that with this first one. Do not expect us with the first album drop. I don't know yet. I'm trying. But that being said, I think that's all I have to say tonight. Appreciate you everybody coming in, hanging out for a bit, listening in. I will be getting rid of that chat pod as soon as I log out here, so we don't have to deal with that anymore, because I totally forgot about it, and that was annoying. Yeah, I bet you do. Maybe I'll be giving away something you make. I could have told you I was going to fuss at you for spamming caps. I could have told you. But no, after I get done, after I close this live stream here in a second, yeah, no, I'm gonna deal with that. But hey, guys, I appreciate it, everything, and till next time, take care.